Hi. This morning I was talking to Wayne Elsey, who is he is the CEO of Soles for Souls, the charity that provides shoes all around the world to people who don't have them. And this morning Wayne was is in Haiti. He's in Haiti this weekend on his 6th visit to that country since the earthquake that happened last January 12th, 2010. It's been a year. And as I said, Wayne and the Soles for Souls ministry has been there 6 times. And this morning as we talked, him in Haiti, me in the Nashville area, and I asked him about the progress that he has seen. And he says he hasn't seen any progress, which is shocking to a lot of people. So anyway, I want to play this interview for you now with Wayne Elsey, the CEO of Soles for Souls.
Man, I tell you, it's like nothing's happened down here. Nothing's happened in a year. And you know, every time we put product down here, we come down and do some work. It's just like it's evaporated right up in the midst of all the chaos and the corruption and, you know, really the hurting people down here. The one thing I will tell you about the Haitian people is they are not looking for a handout. They are looking for a hand up, and we are committed to doing that. And as the more people we interview, the more people we talk to, they say, look, all we want is a job. We don't want welfare. We don't want to sit around and do nothing. We want to work. And these are very, very industrious people that really want to get themselves back on the solid footing, if you will.
Well, Wayne, I know you've been there several times since that earthquake a year ago, which, by the way, folks, it killed 250,000 people. 250,000 people died. And, Wayne, we're talking about, I guess, the biggest earthquake in history and happening to one of the poorest countries in the world. And I know you've been there a couple of times. You talked a little bit about the progress. Do you see any progress from the time that you were there last?
Yeah, I've been here for six times. It's my 6th trip, and you know, for example, the little hotel motel. I mean, it's not even a Holiday Inn Express, if you will. I mean, this is just a really place to put your head and sleep. 100 people died there, you know, when the earthquake happened. You know, like you said, 250,000 plus people died around here. And do we see progress? You know, Jamie, I'm going to tell you no. You know, you know, when we had the floods in Tennessee, what we saw were people rolling up their sleeves, the infrastructure in place to really make a difference. Well, here they don't have that. You know, they have no government. I mean, our White House here, if you will, their presidential palace is still destroyed. And there's people squatting and living and stealing electricity from poles, you know, right outside the presidential palace. So, man, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to make a bold statement that no, I mean, I'm in the middle of a tent city right now in Port-au-Prince where there's filth and there's feces. I'm standing right in front of a pile of trash. But, you know, the one thing I see is these people do have a glimmer of hope, and they are grasping on to something that tomorrow there will be a better day. And, you know, kids running around naked, women walking around without tops on because there's no tops. You know, and shoeless people like you. There's a guy working in front of me 20 feet away with a shovel, picking up rubble because only 10% of the rubble is moved, and he's barefoot with his shovel. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Wayne, I know that, you know, there have been a number of different church organizations that have sent just hundreds and hundreds of people. Church people in this country have just been doing some fantastic things, sending mission trips, sending doctors, sending builders, sending contractors and you know, the number of churches that have been involved in Haiti has just been incredible. But for everybody here now, we kind of sometimes, I think, you know, in the last 6 months or 4 months, it's kind of in the majority of people's minds, Haiti's just sort of, that's what happened last year. What can people do right now?
Man, get plugged in. I don't care what it is. We go on a mission trip. Take your family here on vacation and roll your sleeves up. You know, Jesus, you talk about being the hand and feet of Jesus. I would tell people to shut up and do something about it. You know, we don't need churches to say, look, here's what we're going to do. Just do it. Leave the church behind, leave the building behind, and go out there and roll up the sleeves because people are dying for no reason right here. Literally, there's no bathroom. In this tent city, there's no bathroom. There is feces everywhere. People are dying in that filth. And you wonder why there's cholera and there's all this other garbage that's going down and they're killing people because we need, as a nation, need to step up. And Americans need to step up and really do something about this outside of our government. And you know what, Amy, you're exactly right. I see yesterday when I flew down here, there's all kinds of missionaries on the train and or on the plane, but they are as equally frustrated as I am because they come down here time after time, and they don't see a lot of work being done outside of what they do. So, man, I mean, I tell you what, I have a passion in my heart. I got totally fired up in October, and I'm a pretty fired up guy anyhow. But I was down here, and I was told that you couldn't build houses. Well, 3 weeks later, I built a house with local people, taught them how to do it, capacity building, but the locals how to do it. It doesn't do any good if I do it, or if I send people out here to do it. But we built a house in 3 weeks, and literally we're going there today to turn the keys over to the people that are going to build the next house and the next house and the next house, because people down here need some direction, they need some sense of security, and they need a lot of hope, man. And I tell you what, the rumors about the voodoo and all that kind of stuff about Haiti, I see Jesus in these people's eyes more than I see that kind of garbage.
So there's no reason for people to really be worried or scared about going down there to help. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you know what, Jamie? I mean, if you want to walk the talk and be what Jesus would do, he would be with the imperfect people. Yeah. He would be with the people that are sick, the people that would cholera. Somebody on a trip asked me a couple of months ago if we need rubber gloves, and I said, for what? They said, well, we're washing these kids' feet. I said, well, I don't wear rubber gloves. Why would you? I said, if you want to wear rubber gloves, go ahead. We need to humble ourselves and realize what's happening down here, and we need to show these people the love of God and the love of Jesus by our hands and let them know they matter, because you know what? They are so receptive. One kid told me last night, he goes, would you tell Mr. Obama I want a job? I said, well, okay. Mr. Obama has a big enough problem in our country getting people jobs, so I'll let him know that if I next Thursday or something.
Well, Wayne, God bless you while you're over there, and I know we've been showing some pictures. I've been showing some pictures of the shoe distribution that you guys had, and I know you guys are still gathering shoes and still delivering shoes to the Haitian people. Am I right?
Absolutely. We're going to continue. We're going to announce our what's next strategy next year. We're as a charity, we're going to try to distribute 11 million pairs of shoes in 2011. And that's a huge number. Since the 5 years ago when I found this organization, we distributed 12.5 million. So we're going to go out there and we're going to be running and aggressively getting people to clean their closets out, because we want to make a bigger sustainable difference, because we've seen how a pair of shoes down here can be a commerce. Our goal is to be in the top 3 or 4 commerce areas down here over the next couple of years. We want to offer people used clothing and used shoes to trade better life. Hey, and Jamie, I also have a local Haitian down here that speaks great English. If you'd like to talk to him and get some more granularity, his name is John Chu, and he actually works with the charity on a local basis. If you'd like to speak to him,
I would, Wayne. Thanks a lot. This is John Chu, who lives there in Haiti, and Mr. Yep. Chu. I guess, Mr. Chu, you were there.
Well, hold on, I'm going to turn you right over, Jamie. I'm going to turn you right over to John right now. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Wayne.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chu. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I suppose, from what Wayne told me, you were there last January 12th, the day the earthquake hit.
That's correct.
Mr. Chu, how are the Haitian people doing today, not only physically but spiritually and mentally?
Well, as you know, Haiti is a resilient place, and the people are used to hardship, but this is a hardship that they weren't used to before. And today, a year later, it's kind of hard for me to look at them still sitting here in these tents, but they're still moving on. They have little stores inside the tent cities. They have little boutiques, barber shops, little restaurants. So they're trying to survive. They're trying to move on. They're looking for opportunity to get out of the situation and make it. But spiritually, it seems that they're holding up. Physically, mentally, sometimes, you wonder the mindset of living like this, or even a kid growing up in a situation like this, it's got to be pretty hard.
Well, I know that you've seen a lot of church groups, church organizations, missionaries that have been there, and I'm wondering what impact that has had on the people of Haiti.
I'd say a lot, because despite the fact there's a lot of NGOs in the country, you don't see a whole lot of the results of what they're doing, but you see the grassroots church and mission organization that's been in Haiti for a while. They're the ones who are on the ground helping, getting involved with the people. They've been here before. They know the language. They know the country, and they're able to get involved with the people a lot more because they have relationships with the people and understand the culture. So they definitely had a huge impact on helping Haiti out during this time. Unfortunately, they don't get a lot of the money that's sent to Haiti, but, from donations from their church groups back home, they're able to do some things to be able to help out the Haitian people.
If there's one thing, I know, teenagers, young people in the United States have certainly had a heart for helping, not just in Haiti, but all over the country, all over the world, in fact, and they have this passion for social justice. They have a passion for helping people. If you were to talk to the young people in America, if you had this opportunity, and that's who I believe is watching this and is going to watch this interview, what can they do? What can they do to have a real impact for the people of Haiti?
Well, the first thing I could say, if you're talking to church groups, they can pray as the first thing. Secondly, they can get involved. If they can't come, they can send things. They can do fundraisers. They can raise money. For instance, my brother-in-law came down with a youth group from his church in San Francisco Christian Center, and they put together little Ziploc bags, and they had toothbrushes and hygiene kits, essentially. And we went to the prisons here in Haiti, in the women's prisons, and we distributed those, and it had an impact on their life that you wouldn't believe. So I strongly believe in getting the youth involved early and helping other people, helping humanity, and I think it would dramatically change their lives for the rest of their life. So I would say if you can't come, then get involved with somebody or some organization that is doing something for Haiti, and you can raise money, you can put care packages together, and you can get them down here, and if you can come, come.
All right. Well, Mr. Chu, thank you for your time. I want to let you go. I know that you've got still so much work to be done, and I know you feel the prayers. I hope you feel the prayers for all of the people who live in the United States, and over the last year have certainly been praying for all of the people there in Haiti.
Thank you so much. I thank you for taking the time and you guys doing this interview, because the more people know about Haiti, the more they'll be willing to get involved. I appreciate that and continue to spread the word.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That's John Chu, who is joining us live. That was live from Haiti. We've been talking with Wayne Elsey, who is the CEO of Soles for Souls. Wayne, is that you back again?
Yep, it is me.
Okay. Well, Wayne, this whole time that I've been talking with both you and Mr. Chu, we've been looking. I want folks who are watching this to know this is video from the big shoe distribution from Soles for Souls last June or July, I think, Wayne. We've been watching the video that you guys shot, and as well as some of the pictures, and we're looking at a lot of the destruction from 6 months ago, and folks,
right.
Wayne says it hasn't really changed that much. So, Wayne, we're gonna
absolutely.
Any last things that you want to say, Wayne?
My final thing, and I talk about this in my new book itself, that, we just need to react. We just need to do something. And, I don't care how small it is. Maybe one pair of shoes, or maybe, smiling at the person at Starbucks tomorrow morning when you go get your coffee on the way to church, because normally people on the way to church are crabby. So whatever it is, do something. Do something to show the human connection is important to you and the people matter. And, you don't have to start a big charity like Soles for Souls, or like the Salvation Army or any of these big guys, but, just do something. Get off your couch, teach your family, teach your kids that there's hurting people out there, and it ain't all about us, it's about them.
All right. Well, Wayne, God bless you. You guys be safe over there, and looking forward to talking to you a little bit more.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Thanks. That's Wayne Elsey, the CEO of Soles for Souls. And that's, I'm going to put a link to our website, to their website on our website, but it's Souls. You can see it there on your screen. Souls, S-O-L-E-S, as in shoes, and then the number 4, and Souls, S-O-U-L-S. And as Wayne mentioned, they have taken up and distributed just tens of thousands, maybe he said hundreds of thousands of shoes.